Hi friends, happy Thursday. How you guys doing? Please don't mind, we're in the middle of transition. I was going to say we're running a bit late, but actually we're right on time. You know, we all run on our own schedules, but your schedule is your schedule, and that's the correct schedule. So, our chakra for today is Vishuddha, which is the throat chakra. So that is the fifth of our seventh chakra. Visha, meaning impurity or poison, and Suddhi, meaning purity. It is blue. The mantra is Ham, Ham. And it's 741 hertz. If you would like to tune into it, I dropped it into the chat. I'm not going to listen to anything today. I'm going to be completely present with you. To be honest, I just did a yoga class with my new family at Laughing Buddha in Mount Laurel. I will be starting with them on Tuesday mornings at 6 a.m. So please come and join me. But moving on. So if you'd like to join with the playlist, 741 hertz is expression, communication, and healing. You can start that at any time if you'd like. The chakra is represented by a 16-petal lotus. The 16 petals represent the 16 kalas, which are your abilities that span from kala anamaya, which is from your seed, to kala swara parsvatita, which is God's self, which is afterlife. So it's from conception to afterlife. So the first 5 kalas refer to your childhood, which is food, breath, mind, intellect, joy. The next 5 kalas refer to adult to death, peace, love, creator, potency, and might. And then the last are life after death. Greatness, respect, happiness, and causing joy in others, and perfect or full, beyond pain, or eternal. Okay. Inside of the lotus is a downward pointing triangle, which represents the opening of the chakra as a pure channel of consciousness of the soul. And in the center is a full circle. And do you guys know what that full circle represents? It's the full moon tonight. And we have one. How serendipitous. So let me show you the mudra. We're going to interweave our last 3 fingers. And then with our pointer and our thumb, we're going to interweave and make 2 circles, interweave with each other, which is Grantita Mudra. And we're going to place that in front of our throats. Our elbows are wide, but at the same time, we're rolling our shoulders down and back. And we're going to breathe deeply into our throats and close our eyes. And if a dog comes and places a toy in your lap, you just ignore them. Keep breathing deeply. Keep releasing the shoulders down and back. In this posture, the hardest part is just keeping your shoulders down and back. So keeping them away from those ears. And at the same time, keeping those elbows wide. Fill your lungs up with air. Breathe into your belly. Keep breathing. And I'm going to ask you a few questions that pertain to our throat chakra. Do I live my truth? Do my thoughts, words, and actions reflect my truth? Am I willing to hear the truth? Am I afraid of living my truth? Am I afraid of what others might think of my truth? Do I keep my promises? One more deep inhale. And release everything down. Let your hands just lay on the mat. Relax everything. And we're going to come into a child's pose onto our mat. So nice wide knees, big toes to touch. Extend your arms forward. And then walk your hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and then keep your knees underneath your hips, and we're going to walk our hands forward, forward, forward. Now, hips are going to stay over your knees, and maybe you bring your forehead down onto a block or down onto the floor, and your hands keep reaching forward into your puppy pose. Now, you're like one of those puppies, you know when a puppy is like excited to see you and it's like wagging its tail? And it's like maybe got the party tongue, you know, like, here it comes! And then he like sticks his tongue out like one of those party favors and it curls at the end. Like maybe you're doing that. Maybe your chin is like pressing down towards the mat, but you don't have to. Maybe your forehead is on the mat. Don't crank your neck if it doesn't feel good for you. But definitely keep the hips over the knees. Definitely reach those hands forward. All right, now walk those hands back. All right, from here, we're going to go into some cat-cows. But with our cat-cows, we're going to take it with some lion's breath. So for our lion's breath, we're going to take a deep inhale. And on the exhale, we're going to stick our tongue out and let all the hot air and all the yuckiness come out. And I want you to think about everything that you don't desire, anything, all the ick from this past week. It doesn't need to be any emotional ick, any like verbal ick that maybe came out. We're just gonna let it go. Like, think of it just like exuding out of your body with this lion's breath. Let it go. All right? All right. So, nice deep inhale. Exhale out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Wonderful. All right. And from here, and we're going to come into our first downward facing dog. Hold on, let me get my socks off. Walking your dog out, shifting your weight side to side. If you guys have more to release, Vishuddha is the chakra of expression. So please take as many lion's breaths as you need to release whatever you need to release. Come up high onto your tippy toes and tippy toe your feet all the way to the top of your mat. And hang a forward fold. Maybe swaying from side to side. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. Today is really about self-expression, creativity. What do you got for me, friends? Really allow yourself to let your actions reflect your truth. Let your body reflect your truth. Give me a deep bend in those knees and slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Give me a big round of those hands all the way up towards the sky. Press those hips forward. And then dive all the way back down towards the floor. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deeper exhale. Inhale, step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Meet them in prayer overhead. Press those hips forward. Dive back down towards the floor. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deepest exhale. Inhale, step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Press those hips forward, dive back down again. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Inhale, step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Sink your hips back down into your chair pose. So, sinking down into your chair pose. Holding it there. Breathing. Forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Take your flow. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right leg through between your hands. Come up into your warrior one. Bring your hands behind your head. Elbows wide. Open up that neck. Open up those shoulder blades. Like you're about to do some abs. So we have our hands interwoven behind our head. Like, old school sit-ups. And we're in our warrior one. Both hips are facing the front of the mat. We have a nice bend in that right knee. Our left foot is in that 45 degree at the back of the mat. We're going to take a deep inhale, lift up, and then exhale, curl in, bring those elbows in towards each other. Inhale, lift. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Come back up again. Inhale your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, surround your right foot. Step the right foot back. Take your flow. Meeting in downward facing dog. Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Right foot between 2 and 3 o'clock, right heel down. Hands come behind the head. Elbows nice and wide. Pulling those abs up. Both hips squared off towards the front of the mat. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale. Bring those elbows in through center. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, really crunch those abs. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Exhale, crunch. Last one. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, open. Hands up towards the sky. Surround your left foot. Step the left foot back. Take your flow. I'll meet you downward facing dog. Step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Bring them down through heart center. Sink down into your chair pose. Knees stay in line with each other. One doesn't go out in front of the other. We're going to keep our elbows, wrist, elbow, in line with each other. And then we're going to bring our left elbow to the outside of the right thigh. And then try to bring our heart behind our thumbs as we twist to look over that right shoulder. Always twisting a little bit more on the exhale, sinking our hips down. Hips are lower than our head. One more deep inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, step or jump your feet back to a plank. Take your flow or downward facing dog. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Coming back into your warrior one. Hands come back behind your head into where we were like doing those crunches. But this time we're going to bring left elbow forward, right elbow back. You might not get that far, but that's okay. Feeling the twist. And coming back through center. Surround your right foot. Step your right foot back. Right hand in the center of the mat. Coming into your right side plank. Option to drop your right knee. I'm taking options today. This is my second yoga class. My body's hurting. I told myself, hey, I'm not going to go hard in my first class. So I have gas for my second class. Guess what I did? I didn't listen to myself. I never did. All right, left hand comes back down. Right hand moves up. Press back, downward facing dog. Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Come up. Warrior one, left side. Hands behind the head. Lifting up those abs. And then twisting. And coming back to center. Surround that left foot. And place the left hand to the center. Left side plank. Options. All right. Hand comes back down. Press back. Step or jump your feet towards the front of your mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive your arms all the way up towards the sky. Meet them in prayer overhead. Bring the prayer down through heart center. Sink down into your chair. Make sure your knees stay in line with each other. Right elbow to the outside of the left thigh this time. Bringing the prayer. Heart behind the prayer. Coming back to center, forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale. Plant those hands in front of those feet. Step or jump your feet back to a plank. Take your flow or downward facing dog. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Come to stand up into your crescent warrior. And take your hands onto your hips. And you're going to step your left foot in. So your feet are going to be about 3 feet apart. Both hips are facing the front of your mat. Stand up nice and tall. And we're going to tuck our chin into our chest. So this is called, this Bandha right here, chin to chest, is called Jalahandra Bandha. And when you close it, you're closing your chin into your chest. So we're going to be closing that off. But first, we're going to reach our hands with our triceps up towards the sky, as high as we can reach them. And then we're going to glue our triceps near our ears. And then we're going to glue our chin to our chest. And then we're going to dive down to the floor. And maybe, we're going to touch our big toe with our fingers. Maybe we'll separate our hands and we'll put our hands on either side of our foot. Maybe I'll put our hands on blocks. Do what works for you guys today. Explore your body in the best way for you. Okay? But what I definitely want you to do is bring your chin to your chest. Okay? Because I want you to explore that Jalahandra Bandha. Okay, friends. So, lifting up first. Now tuck the chin into the chest and dive down. Keeping those legs straight and the chin to the chest. Keep the arms with the triceps and lift yourself up. And lift your chin off your chest and relax your arms. Now that always makes me a little thirsty. If you want to grab a sip of water, like Cheryl, everything makes you thirsty. I know. I drink a lot of water. I know. I'm in, another yoga challenge. In one of the yoga, it's a bingo thing. And one of the yoga things was like, drink a gallon of water. Like, I was like, done. So easy for me. I'm drinking water all the time. All right, let's go to the other side. So let's just stand, set up those feet. Okay, we got those 3 inches. Other side. Both hips facing front of the mat. Reach the hands up. Extend the spine up towards the ceiling. Make sure both hips are facing the front of the mat. Now, tuck the chin in. Dive down. And slowly lowering up. Lifting up, not lowering, lifting. Keep the legs straight, keep the arms near the ears. And release the arms down. Great work, friends. All right. You guys ready to get moving again? I know you are. You're like, okay, that was really slow. Let's move. All right, friends. Let's get moving. Get to your downward facing dog. However you get there, you get there. If there's vinyasa there, just a sip of water there. Do it. I'll meet you there. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. From here, shift your weight onto the tippy toes of that left foot. Launch the left foot, coming into your standing split. Nose to knee on that right foot. We're going to lift up into your warrior three. So, lifting up. And then from here, right hand in front of your right foot, left hand onto your hip. Open your hip into your half moon. You're like, but Cheryl, full moon. No full moon today. Flex that left foot. Bend your right knee. Drop back. Warrior two. Flip the right palm. Reach it forward. Peaceful warrior. Coming back through warrior two. Cartwheel your hands down. Take your flow. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Left leg up towards the sky. Swing your left foot through between your hands. Low lunge. Shift your weight forward on the right foot. And launch the right foot into your standing split. Left hand forward. Right hand onto the right hip. Open that right hip. Turn your right foot towards the right side of the mat. Open the hip. Open the hand maybe. Coming into your half moon. Flex the foot to give yourself more balance. And then bend the left knee. Drop the right foot at the back of your mat. Coming into, ooh, I forgot our warrior three. Oh well. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Pivot back, peaceful warrior. Cartwheel it down. Surround your left foot. Step it back. Take your flow. We're going to do this 2 more times. Deep inhale. Deeper exhale. Right leg up towards the sky. Swing your right foot through between your hands. Launch the left foot. Standing split. All right. This time, open up into your warrior three. Did we open up into our warrior three on the other side? I don't even remember. All right. Now drop into your half moon. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. And take your flow. Left foot. Lunge. Standing split. Warrior three. Half man. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Take your flow. Or downward facing dog. No flow is like totally cool. Last time, friends. Right leg. Swing it through. Low lunge. Launch the left foot. Standing split. Lifting up. Warrior three. Fly like an angel. Half man. Woo! Maybe not like an angel. Warrior two. Peaceful warrior. Take your flow. Left leg. Low lunge. Standing split. Flying. All right. Half man. Warrior two. Peaceful. Take your flow. Meeting in child's pose. Coming up onto your stomach. Big toes to touch. Actually, bring your feet hip distance apart, but keep your toenails still onto the mat. Bring your elbows underneath your shoulders, and hands are out in front of you. Pull the mat like you're trying to rip it back towards your waist with your hands, and you're pulling your heart through your shoulders in your Sphinx pose. Lift your knees off the mat, press your toenails into the mat. Pull your shoulders apart, pull them nice and wide. Lift up out of your lower back. Now straighten your arms, come into seal. Turn the eyes, the backs of your elbows towards the front of the room, and really straighten those arms. And then lower down. Bring your backs, the tops of your hands onto the mat. Palms face up. Left cheek on the mat. Big toes to touch. Heels falls open. Just breathe into your lower back. Take your hands back behind you. Clasp your hands together. Keep your toes. Now this time, bring your big toes to touch. Bring your toenails in towards them, like glue them onto the mat. Lift your knees. Clasp your hands, and then bring your knuckles down towards your heels. Maybe your palms come together, maybe they don't. But try not to, like, if it's like squeezing on the back of your neck, don't do this. Then maybe just like grab opposite elbows. Like, you don't need to do anything that would cause pain. Like, let's do the best for our bodies. Like, let's move with love today and every day. So lifting up, press into those toenails. Lift your heart, lift that neck up. One more deep inhale. Exhale all the way back down again. Relaxing back down onto the mat. Excuse me. Now, taking your hands and bring them out in front of you again, making the number 11 like we were doing in our Sphinx pose. And coming onto all fours. Gaze is going to stay forward towards your thumbs. And we're going to not collapse into our shoulders. Think about staying up in the shoulders. So we're not, we're staying up and engaged. And abs are engaged. We're going to tuck the toes. We're going to lift up into like a downward facing dog and walk our feet towards our face. And we're only doing it as far as we can keep those shoulders and arms engaged. And when we feel ourselves starting to drop in those shoulders, really engage in those abs and press away. And drop your knees. Sit back. Take a child's pose, palms face up. And just relax. Maybe even bring your hands back behind you in this child's pose. All right, coming back. We're going to go for it one more time. So, friends that are just building strength in your forearms, stay with me. If you have like a um, forearm practice, go ahead and like go for your forearm balance, whatever that may be. But friends, if you're choosing to just build on your forearm strength, remember, hands making that number 11, not collapsing into the shoulders, staying nice and strong, and then tucking the toes and walking the feet in, engaging those abs, and just taking deep breaths. And you know, the moment you want to get out of the pose, you know, that's when they say the pose begins, you know? A couple more breaths, wherever you're at. And take your child's pose. All right. Coming onto your stomach. Open your arms towards the side to a T. Bring your right hand underneath your right shoulder. Left hand stays in that T shape. We're going to lift the right leg. Bring the right leg over the left leg. And just lean into that left shoulder. Give it a nice stretch. Closer that right hand is, more stretches on that left shoulder. Coming back to center. T the arms. We're going to bring the left hand underneath the left shoulder. And then lift the left leg. Bring the left leg up and over the right leg. Closer the left hand is towards the body. More resistance on that right shoulder. Nice deep breaths. If you need to get some final lion's breaths in here, friends. Release, release, release. Remember, throat chakra is all about purifying. The full moon is all about purifying, letting go. Okay, making your way onto your backs. Taking your socks, taking your jackets, whatever you need to get comfortable for your final resting pose. I will call you out with the sound of the Tibetan singing bowl. But for now, I will leave you with some sounds of silence or frequencies. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Give yourself a nice long body stretch. Roll yourself over to one side, cradling your head in your arm, a comfortable fetal body position. Take this moment, honor your body for your practice today. Press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. We're going to end today's class with some affirmations. Please repeat them after me in your mind, and please know them to be true about all of you and also about myself as well. Bringing your hands to heart center. I speak my truth freely and openly. I am creative. I am honest. I alone am accountable for expressing myself clearly. I trust others to accept how I choose to express myself. My voice is important. My words come from a place of love. Bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye. May your thoughts always come from a place of love. Bring your thumb knuckles to your lips. May your words be always from kind and loving words. And your heart always be a kind and loving heart. The light in me honors and bows and is so grateful for all of you joining me every Thursday. I promise next week, no yoga before yoga. I appreciate you with so much gratitude and peace. Shanti Shanti.